Welcome to this explainer on the 10 money mistakes keeping you poor. Look, if you've been feeling totally overwhelmed by money struggles, constantly stressed about your bank balance, or just kind of feeling like you can never quite get ahead, well, consider this your supportive financial wake-up call. You are definitely not alone, and trust me, it's entirely possible to turn this whole thing around. We have absolutely all been there. You know that feeling, right? Working so hard, but still feeling completely broke. It's incredibly frustrating. So let's just dive right into this countdown of the 10 most common wealth-draining habits. But hey, we're not just going to sit here and focus on the negative. For every single mistake on this list, I'm giving you one simple, actionable fix that you can start today. All right, kicking off our countdown at number 10, depending on a single income source and, well, failing to build your financial skills. If you're relying solely on one paycheck from a stagnant wage while everyday costs just keep rising, you're leaving yourself incredibly vulnerable. Think about it. If that one company downsizes, your cash flow instantly goes to zero and you've got absolutely no backup plan. So your immediate fix today, prioritize learning new skills. Make yourself undeniable in the marketplace so you can actively increase your earning power. Coming in at number 9, emotional spending. You know exactly what this is. Buying things on impulse just to cope with a bad day at work or, complex emotions. Come on. We've all loaded up an online shopping cart just to feel that quick dopamine hit. The problem? Those $20 stress purchases compound into massive losses. Your fix here is simple. Implement a strict 24 to 48-hour waiting rule for anything non-essential. Let the dopamine wear off. And when you actually go to the store, always use a shopping list to stick to your budget and curb those sudden urges. Moving on to number 8, avoiding money education out of pure fear or boredom. Ignoring your finances, like refusing to open your banking app after an expensive weekend, doesn't make the anxiety magically go away. Actually, scratch that. It makes it way worse because you're basically wandering through life without a map. Without clear goals, you're just making reactive decisions, constantly putting out financial fires. The fix? Sit down this weekend and create a clear financial roadmap. Map out just one clear goal, write it down, and seriously, don't be afraid to seek out some reliable advice to get there. Okay, number 7 is a trap we all fall into sometimes, but it's an absolute silent killer for your wallet, ignoring budgeting entirely. I know, it sounds tedious, but avoiding it is literally keeping you trapped. Ever get to Friday and wonder how on earth you spent $150 on takeout? Yeah, that's what happens without a plan. Spending without tracking guarantees chronic shortfalls. So, your action step? Track your daily spending this week. Track exactly where every single dollar goes for just 7 days. The clarity is going to be a total game changer. Halfway there with number 6, lifestyle inflation. This happens when you get a nice raise at work, and suddenly, instead of saving that extra cash, you start leasing a flashier car or eating out at way more expensive restaurants. Your spending instantly rises to match your new income. To fix this, you need a major mindset shift. You have to actively decide to live strictly below your means. As your income grows, your savings rate needs to grow right along with it. Don't just pad a flashier lifestyle. Mistake number 5 is a huge one for your future self. Not investing early. Every single year you tell yourself, oh, I'll start investing when I make more money. You are letting the immense power of time and compound interest just slip right through your fingers. Missing out on those huge long-term gains could literally cost you your retirement. The fix? Start saving and investing early, like today. Even if it's just $20 a week, you need to leverage that compound growth. Oh, and if your job offers a 401k match, claim it immediately. Refusing an employer match is literally turning down free money. Number 4, carrying high-interest credit card debt. If you're only paying the minimums, this debt is aggressively eating away at your future wealth. Paying the minimums turns a $500 TV into a $1,000 burden that traps your cash flow month after month. You've got 2 great fixes here. The avalanche method, where you tackle the highest interest first to minimize what you pay to the bank, or the snowball method, paying off the smallest balance first for those quick psychological wins. Pick the one that gets you fired up and stick to it. We're at number 3, having absolutely no emergency fund. Without a safety net, you are leaving yourself exactly one unexpected crisis away from tumbling right back into high-interest debt just to survive a blown tire or a surprise medical bill. And the stress is so real. Vanguard research actually found that workers without emergency savings lose over 2.5 hours a week just being distracted by financial stress at work. Your fix? Automate your savings. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill until you've built up a 3 to 6 month buffer. Down to number 2, buying things to impress others. This is an incredibly expensive trap driven entirely by social comparison. We end up buying things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't even really like. As researcher Ryan Howell puts it, why you buy is just as important as what you buy. Buying life experiences just for the Instagram aesthetic completely wipes out the happiness you normally get from it. Break this cycle, guys. Only buy things that genuinely align with your true personal values. And the absolute number one mistake holding you back? Living paycheck to paycheck. Data from the Bank of America Institute shows this fragile state now affects nearly 24% of households. That means almost a quarter of us have absolutely no buffer and are just living in constant financial panic. If your absolute necessities are eating up over 95% of your income, there's no room for error. The fix here requires a little tough love. You have to review your heavy hitters, housing, gas, and groceries. Trim down your discretionary spending wherever you possibly can so you can keep some cash accessible and finally get some breathing room. So here's the ultimate takeaway. Overcoming these deeply ingrained habits isn't just about figuring out how to earn more money, though, yeah, that definitely helps. It's really about making smarter, way more disciplined choices with the money you already have sitting in your account right now. Please don't let this list discourage you. Let it be the kickstart you need. I'm challenging you right now. Pick just one of these mistakes. Which one will you fix this month? Start taking back control today, because you really have to ask yourself, are your daily habits building your future wealth or quietly funding someone else's?